All right, so apparently I'm trying to kill something that's running on port 5000. I could always restart my computer. I don't really want to do that right now. So what we could do instead is just say change the port to 5010. Let's say 10. That this is going to run on locally. And it should change the port automatically for us. And it actually, I think it's changed in like this app file. This one here. So it'll tell us, yep, it's changing it in the app file. It just adds a little line of code that says check it, and it's going to run on 5010. So it says to set the port to 5010. I'm going to come over here to the PowerShell, and as soon as it does, yep, it's done. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to hit the up arrow, and we're going to run it again, and you'll notice that here it says 5010. So I'm going to come down over here, and I'm going to type in 5010 and hit run. And it is telling us we have right off the bat, we have a problem. I'm going to copy all of that, copy it, and I'm just going to go right into here and say, check this error, and paste it right in. This is the first time we're checking it, so it's going to do a search for it. I thought it was in the base file, and I thought we updated the base file, but it could be pointing from maybe the index file. So if it built something in the index file that it was pointing to something, it will get rid of it. Oh, it found it, and it was in the index file. So on the index file, it had a list of it on the index file, but it will find it pretty easy. It'll go search until it finds it. All right, so that is fixed. We can come back out here and do a refresh, and it will load now. And we have our pizzas, our customers, and our orders. Orders is also throwing an error. So I'm going to copy this line of code. So I highlight it and it jumps down, but I'm still going to just keep it highlighted because I know it's highlighted up higher. Look, it's still highlighted. So I'm going to Control-C, copy it, paste it right in. When I click on the orders page. And it probably just needs to add a library in there for date and time to like know what the date and time is. So it's going to check it. So yeah, it's using this now. So it's going to just change it to, all right, for what it is. Come over here, hit refresh, and the orders is working. I can click on view orders, and I should be able to add an order, select a pizza, add the item, and then I could edit it and add, oh, it's doing that crazy jumpy thing. So we'll need to figure that part out. I'll have to look at that and I'll figure it out and let you know how to fix it. Actually, let's do that real quick. When I click to add an item to an order, the modal jumps all over the place. Let's go do a test real quick and see which one is working. So if I come over here to pizzas, add a pizza, that seems to work. Edit a pizza, that seems to work. Delete a pizza, that seems to work. So I'm just going to tell it, when I click on to add an item to an order, the modal jumps all over the place. Use the modals from add pizza and edit and delete pizza as an example to fix the jumping modals. Let's see if this will fix it. So there was a kid in class that said that that's how he's able to get it fixed. I haven't actually seen the jumping orders, the jumping modals before, so hopefully this might fix it. So it says here the issue is the modals placed inside the table loop and the cards. Let's move all the modals outside the container. That makes sense. So when and now that I know what it's doing, when a modal is placed inside here and you click it, it's trying to load just inside a row. So if the modal is placed outside the loop that loads this, then it will get fixed. So if we come over here and click view details and click edit, it stopped the whole jumping thing because it's not loading inside the actual row. It's now loading on top of the whole page. Okay, so that made sense. I hadn't seen that before, so now we know how to fix it. All right, so we have that. We have the modals. Let's look at my notes and see what is next. So now let's go ahead and just push it up to GitHub and just test it on GitHub. So push to GitHub, and it's going to go out, and it's going to ask me permission, but it's going to go out and send this out to GitHub, and then it should auto upload into Heroku, and then we can do a test to see if that works. All right, do you want to proceed? Yes, I do. It's going to ask me one more time, and then we'll jump out and see that it's actually loading. All right, go ahead and send it. It is sending it. And if I click on this one here, I should be able to see an activity. It's starting to build. Kind of nice. I can open the app, and it won't load right yet, but it will eventually. All right, so that is loaded. And while that's out loading, we want to do another one where we're going to use a user to log in. So I'm going to say I want employees to log in to use the system. Use the employee database in the schema to build the login and log out routes and blueprints and templates. All right, so it's going to come in here and it's going to look at the database here. It's going to go to schema. It's going to find what it was, and it was like employee, user ID, first name, last name, password, and username. And it's going to put all those in there, and there should already be 4 in the database. So it's going to do all that, and it's going to go right now. It's going to make blueprints, authorization. It'll make a login page inside the templates, and then it will register them. And then I think at that point, we'll be just about done. All right, I'm going to tell it to, let's see, we want to create a dashboard for the login page to redirect to. Use the index page as the login page. Okay, that does make sense. So it's going to make a dashboard, and hopefully it will get rid of this index file, or it'll get rid of the login file. One of the two. So it's adding login, log out to the base.html. That's fine. We'll figure that out. Let's move this over again. All right. So it still has index. Let's see what it does and see what it did. So we come over here, go to our starter, and we have our login, and I do not remember what the passwords were, username, password. So if we go back to here, we can look at our seed data. So that is in here, seed data, and we can get our username and password from customer or employee. So here's employee, admin, admin, and password is hashed. So most likely it's admin123 if I remember right. So I don't think it's going to be that crazy. So we'll just try admin and admin123, and that did not work. So we will ask it what the password is. It might have told us. We're going to say add the demo username and pass to the login page so we can see it. That's important. I want you guys to do that so I know how to log in to check your work. Okay, so it's going to add, it will add it in. I'm going to hit refresh. And I don't know if that's going to work because I don't. All right, it says admin123. Let's see if that actually did it. So we'll go back over here and go admin123. And that password's not working. So this is how you would troubleshoot it. You would say that admin and admin123 did not work. Oh, it says you need to create. It needs to run those. I need to run those, so we'll see if it will just run those for me instead. And it connected. It's doing it right now. It's making the change. It needs to run them as a dictionary object, which is fine. All right. Add the user and pass to the login page. And let's just say preload them into the login form to make it easy to get in. Let's see if that works. It's probably going to say like that's a security hazard and won't let you do it. I'll update the login pre-page to pre-fill the username and password fields with the demo credentials. Oh, good. So let's see if that worked. So it's working. It's doing its thing. Let's see if that worked. So we come over here, hit refresh. It put it down here, but it also preloaded it for me. And it worked. That's going to make it a lot easier. So let's do that too, okay? Let's preload those so I know it works. Now, we have pizza, customers, orders, admin user, and log out, okay? So what I want to do, the last thing I want to do, is I want to tell it that if you click log out, you hit the back button. I don't want it to come back to here, okay? If you click log out, and the back button, I want it to stay on the logout page. It should kill the session, okay? So I'm going to tell it that. I'm going to say add the decorators to all the routes to require the login. To require login. I think that's the right terminology. And the decorator is a little @ symbol that says like login required. Also prevent the back button from accessing pages when the logout button is clicked. All right, so that's very important, okay? So it'll fix two different things here. It should be an easy fix. So it's going to add the login decorators to all the remaining routes and then add cache control to the headers to prevent the back button after logout. So it's going to do that really quickly. Hopefully it just takes just a couple minutes, less than a minute, hopefully, to do all this. And then at this point we can test it, send it all back up to GitHub and have it test. And we're almost done with this lesson. All right, so it's all finished. Let's go ahead up here and hit refresh. And it takes us back out. It's preloaded. Hit login. Click OK. We know it's a bad password. Click orders, customers, log out. Hit the back arrow. And it's not letting us go back to those pages. So that's how we know that works. Okay. So I want that also done for this project.